Hi, we are excited that you want to add Sound Beginnings to your existing studio. We're going to do a quick video here that shows you what you're going to be going through in order to complete your assignments for your online business training. Because you are already a teacher with our company, we have summarized and minimized the things that you will need to do so that we can make the most of your time. So we have these 3 parts here that you will need to complete before you attend your curriculum training. The first one has to do with your materials. The second is the reading assignments that you will need to complete. And third, you are going to set up shop. So let's quickly go over each of these parts so that you can get an overview of what you will be working on. Part A is materials, and you are going to receive your teaching materials in the mail. As soon as you do receive those, we need you to verify your materials by clicking on this link here to fill out the form. Anything that's missing needs to be declared no later than 2 weeks prior to your seminar training date so that we can make sure that you get those by this seminar. Next, you're going to jump into preparing your visual aids. After that, if you're flying, you will need to fill out the form found here to have the large items shipped directly to you. And there is a deadline that is 2 weeks before your training seminar date to do that. Next, you will be ordering your Sound Beginnings teaching shirt by filling out this form. And then you will begin ordering additional required teaching materials by checking out this list found here. You don't have to order all your teaching materials before moving on to the next step. Just get what you need for the sample class first, and those are designated with a star on the list. Okay, part B is reading. And we know that you're already familiar with the general handbook, but we are going to have you read certain sections that we've designated right here, again, so that you can see these with the eyes of a Sound Beginnings teacher now. So after you finish that, you will be reading the Sound Beginnings teaching practices, and that is linked right here, and then the opening chapters of your Sound Beginnings Teacher's Manual. Part C is setting up shop. First, you're going to be setting up your classes online, and before you do that, you're going to need to determine some things in order to set those classes up, starting with your tuition and registration fee. And I just want to jump right over here to section 202 because Sound Beginnings is different than Let's Play Music in that we have as our MAP pricing an individual rate and a family rate. And typically the family rate per month is $10 higher than an individual rate for one child. So the family rate actually pertains to families with more than one child attending, including infants. And I wanted to just mention that there's some really great verbiage here in section 3.02 of the handbook that kind of explains why we charge for infants and the benefits of infants coming to class. So be sure to check that out so that you know how to explain that to parents. Okay, we are going back to preparing to teach a sample class. Each of the links found here will give you the tools that you need to prepare for your sample class, including your invitations, how to assemble those, how to invite people to the sample class, and then you're going to be working on prepping for that sample class. So be sure that you prep thoroughly by watching the video and really becoming familiar with that lesson plan so that you know it and are able to feel really confident as you teach your sample class, which is the next step. This step is required before you attend the curriculum training seminar. So this step is to help you get your nerves out of the way before you do real sample classes after you're fully trained. So you're going to want to utilize people maybe that aren't in your studio and reach out to people. As you reach out to people that you know, you can say, can you come and help me? I have to do this mock sample class in order to attend my curriculum training. And that gets people inside your sample class in a really non-pressure way. So use the sample class to your advantage and reach out and get everyone there. Then you're just going to teach an awesome sample class. And hopefully, before you come to our curriculum training, you might even have a few students enrolled online. So here's some information on how to get those students enrolled. Lastly, you're going to be following up with the people who attended. And you can use this link right here to email them a survey that will give them a chance to give you some feedback. And that feedback comes to us. And then once you've taught your sample class, you've got your feedback, you are going to click on this red button here because you are done with part A, B, and C, and you are ready to attend the curriculum training. So this last little section is just giving you information about the curriculum training. So if you click here, the link will take you to the details of our training, including the location, time, what to bring, all that good stuff. And I hope that this has helped you. And of course, if you have any questions, please contact us. We are excited to get to know you better at your curriculum training coming up. And thank you so much for watching this video. Bye-bye.